Everyone knows what a pun is. Some people hate them and can't help but facepalm when they hear one, some adore them and puns make up most of their jokes. No matter what your opinion, you will probably enjoy these witty, silly, and most importantly punny illustrations. Artist John Larragakis is an illustrator from Vancouver, Canada, and has collaborated with Instagram, Netflix, and Snapchat. With a lot of creativity and talent to convey a message through a simple drawing, he manages to create punny pictures that will probably make you smile, laugh, and brighten your day. We asked John Larragakis about his art. He said that the main goal of his illustrations is purely to add a little bit of joy to people's day. I like to create double meanings, literal puns, and unexpected juxtapositions so that the viewer has to take a moment to piece it together for themselves. Since I was very young, I've always loved to draw. After high school, I took an intensive design and illustration program at university and kept pursuing it as a career and passion, said John when asked how he got into art. We also asked the artist what the most difficult part of creating these illustrations is. Coming up with an idea that I love is the most difficult part. You can't always predict when a great idea will form, so you have to be patient and let it come naturally. I doodle in a sketchbook regularly. Once something really sparks or makes me laugh, then I turn it into an illustration. The artist told us more about what topics he covers. I cover a range of topics. Sometimes I illustrate specific causes that I care about, like environmental issues. Other times I turn my favorite conceptual doodles or puns from my sketchbook into illustrations. I also illustrate for various brands such as coffee shops, beverage companies, clothing brands, tech companies, and digital agencies. Here's how John would describe his style. I would describe my style as clean, handcrafted, and conceptual. All of my illustrations are designed to make you think. I've been drawing my whole life, but I developed this specific style about 10 years ago. I don't plan on ever stopping creating. The artist also told us what inspires him to keep moving forward. I love to draw, but specifically I like the challenge of coming up with something new and trying to surprise myself. I also love the idea of brightening people's day or making someone laugh. Here's some advice from John for those who want to start creating. First, I would say just start. Create anything without judgment so you can get in the flow of creating something. Then start looking around at different styles and see what inspires you, and what you naturally gravitate towards. Seeing other art can motivate you to come up with what will eventually be your own distinct style. John tells us some fun facts about himself. I've always been a big fan of the classic seasons of The Simpsons and 90s shows like Seinfeld. Both have influenced some of the comedy in my work. I love to travel and experience new cultures. I'm currently an advertising creative director and a freelance illustrator and animator. I'm developing an animated short film, and I hope to one day create a series of children's books and a coffee table book of my favorite puns.